It was so embarrassing. Floyd, you're 50 years old. You're a legend in the sport. I've stood up for you in countless interviews. I know life is hard. I know life is expensive. But come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants to remember you like this. And it gets worse. Your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're gonna have to sell off your assets. I hate seeing this happen, bro. As I've always said, it's hard to make money, but it's even harder to keep it.
You say you want to take this sport serious. Then take it serious. What is this? This is not a popularity contest.
Oscar de la Hoya has reignited controversy by speaking on claims about Floyd Mayweather's financial situation, implying major losses and even raising talk of bankruptcy.
I have never in my entire life seen somebody truly believe they're absolutely killing it while they're actually doing jack shit.
Mayweather, long branded as Money Mayweather, built his reputation on more than an undefeated career. He became a symbol of pay-per-view dominance and one of the highest-earning athletes in sports history. But after retirement, the image has drawn more scrutiny, shaped by relentless spending and a series of high-profile business ventures that keep his life and his money under a harsher light.
And it gets worse. Your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're gonna have to sell off your assets.
Oscar de la Hoya has argued that Floyd Mayweather's return to boxing is being pushed more by financial pressure than by any real passion for the sport.
Another reason why he's crawled out of his rock, he needs money.
You think he needs money?
Absolutely.
He's always flossy.
It's absolutely, he needs money.
You think he's going
Once
broke?
again, come on. Fighters like that always go broke.
Floyd Mayweather is known for putting his wealth on display. Multiple luxury mansions, even buying the same cars over and over in matching colors. But behind the shine and the performance of certainty, there are rising questions about what those habits really cost and what they mean for long-term stability when the spotlight moves on.
It's like who everyone else gets their stuff from. And he told me, and I'm not going to say who it is, but he's like, Mayweather's broke. I said, no. He's like, no, really. Mayweather's broke. Now, I don't know if it's true.
Right.
This is what this guy told me. I'm like, how could he be broke? He's like, yo, he spends like crazy.
Yeah.
Spends like
I
crazy.
mean, it only could go but so long. I mean, and you're not fighting
Yeah.
because I don't see Mayweather even doing any goofy shit like that.
But you would think that your investments would continue to grow.
Right.
As long as you keep your spending under wraps. Like right now, like I could retire right now. This could be my last interview ever.
Right.
And with my investments, you know, I invested into a lot of great companies like Google and Amazon and Tesla over the years, and those companies have all grown and continue to grow, right? And I could actually borrow money against my stock portfolio without even selling my stocks.
Right.
In past interviews, de la Hoya has drawn a comparison between Mayweather and Mike Tyson, two fighters who made immense fortunes in their prime, but whose financial trajectories after retirement, he suggests, tell very different stories.
He's not fighting anymore, so that big money's not coming in. Look at what happened to Mike Tyson. He made what, $500 million?
Right.
You think you can spend $500 million overnight? Absolutely.
You can.
I doubt he'll ever step into that ring. Floyd's a big freaking
He called Canelo the easiest win of his career.
yeah, because he was 21 years old.
Right.
Of course. If I fought Ryan Garcia, who's 19 years old, what am I gonna do? I'm gonna beat him easy because of my experience.
So fight him in his prime, he goes down, you think?
Joe Rogan has also pointed to Mayweather's spending, suggesting the lifestyle he lives isn't something you pay for once. It demands a constant flow of money. The implication is that even with enormous earnings behind him, the level of spending is still high and still ongoing.
And even as much money as he's made in his career, which he's probably made as much, if not more money than any boxer ever, like there's all these lawsuits, like he hasn't been paying things and he owes money on this and owes money on that. And it's like, and then he's got to come out of retirement.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough. I think it's just the lifestyle that Floyd lives.
Yes.
I think he can't fathom to just live a modest lifestyle. It's like he gotta be lavish.
Right. He's got to have those videos where he shows you all the watches,
Yeah.
where he opens the case up, you
Yeah,
know.
all the money. He gotta show that he got $1 million in his backpack. And,
Yeah.
you know, he got the latest watch and the
Yep.
latest car. And Look what I just bought.
And when you get into latest watches and latest cars, you get into that shit. Like, boy, that money goes quick.
Yeah.
Bugattis are like 3 million. There's watches that are 3-5 million. That's crazy.
De La Hoya recently criticized Floyd Mayweather, suggesting he's trying to find a way out of the Manny-Pacquiao rematch. He argues that Floyd should stop guarding the undefeated record so tightly, because, in his view, it doesn't reflect the whole truth of what happened in the ring.
All the news on Mayweather, Pacquiao, potentially falling apart. I mean, I have to say this. Mayweather, come on, dude. Fight a real fight. You're still trying to protect your O. Yes, you're 50-0 on paper, but people know you've lost.
D'Lane Hoya has stirred the old tension again, saying Mayweather didn't win their 2007 fight as clearly as the record suggests, and that many who watched it believe the result could have gone the other way. He also points to what he says was a moment of recognition from Floyd Mayweather Sr. about Oscar's performance. Another detail that keeps a long rivalry from ever fully going quiet.
Your own father said you lost against me back when we fought. And what's crazy is that people don't know that we had a rematch clause for 1 year. And what do? Your pussy ass retires for 1 year and 1 day. Bro, ever since I got beat up by Manny Pacquiao in my last fight, I've wanted to fight every single day, but I couldn't because I wasn't right. Physically, emotionally, I just wasn't right. All that depression, all that shit that I had within my spirit. But now these last 5 years, I've put in the work, man. Woo! I did a lot of work and I feel happy. I feel at peace. And you know what? A man at peace is a dangerous man.
Some critics say Mayweather uses the word exhibition deliberately, more marketing than sport. In their view, it lowers the pressure, shields the undefeated record, and keeps expectations under his control, turning uncertainty into leverage and controversy into attention.
Some people say that Floyd may be playing like another game, basically just trying to build up the anticipation for this fight by saying like, oh, well, maybe I'll commit to it, maybe I won't. This is typical Mayweather gamesmanship. Do you think that that's true?
What's new for Mayweather? Even in our first fight, it's getting hard. It's changing his mind. That's not good. You need to have word of honor and commitment. To honor your commitment.
You really have had the patience of a saint. We know that first time it took like 5 years at least to get Floyd into the ring.
At least 5 years to talk that fight for a lot of alibis to bring like us. So this time there's no reason for alibis or mixed excuses because we both signed already the contract.
That's it for today. Stay tuned. See you next time.